Okay, well today we're going to be talking about Chapter 1-8, okay, Introduction to Equations. We're getting more into equations today. Okay, the objective is to solve equations using tables and mental math. Okay, and we are now moving into an actual standard now instead of preparing. We are at A1.2.1, okay, which is translated among various representations of linear functions, including tables, graphs, words, and equations. Okay. So the first thing we know is what an equation is. We've talked about an expression. An equation is a mathematical sentence using an equal sign. So now we are actually using an equal sign. Okay. An open sentence is an equation that has at least one variable. Okay, so an open sentence means that it has a variable inside it. Okay, so problem 1 is the equation true, false, or open. Okay, so true would just mean that yes, it does equal each other. False would mean no, it does not equal. And open would mean that, like we talked about, it would have at least one variable. So those should be easy. Okay, so let's look at this first one, A. We're going to take 24 plus 18. So when we add those together, okay, you get 8 and 4, you get your 2, just that 2 there, carry the 1 there, 2, 3, and then the 1, which would make 42. So when you add those together, you get 42. And then 20 plus 22, you get your 42. So does 42 equal 42? Yes, it does. That's true. Okay, let's look at part B. Part B, we take 7 times 8. It's a bad 5. 56, and does that equal 54? No, so that would be false because it does not equal. And then 2x minus 14 equals 54. Well, there's an x there, so that's a dead giveaway. This is open. Okay, so really we don't know whether it's true because we can't combine the like terms. There is no like terms there. Okay. So solution of an equation, values, it's a value or values of the variable or variables that makes the statement true. So if we find a value that does fit that variable to make this sentence true, then that would make it a solution. Okay, so we'll look at that. Problem number 2, is x equals 6 a solution of the equation 32 equals 2x plus 12? Well, let's look at that. So we're going to take 32, we're going to set that equal to 2, and I'm going to put parentheses because I'm going to input the 6. Okay, we said x was equal to 6, so we're going to substitute that in. And then we're going to make that plus 12. Okay, well, 2 times 6 is 12. We're going to add 12. 12 plus 12 makes 24. So the question is, does 32 equal 24? And the last time I checked, that is a big no. So that is not a solution. Okay, that is not a solution. Okay, problem number 3. Let's say that LeBron James scores 44 points in the playoffs. In the first half, he had 28 points. How many points did he score in the second half? Well, this is algebra right here. Okay, so this is the foundation of algebra. So step 1, what we need to do is identify what information is important. Okay, is LeBron James important? Well, maybe to some of you he is, but really his name's not important. Okay, 44 points though, that is important. Okay, 44 points total. Okay, that's how many points he scored in the whole game. Okay, first half, he had 28 points. Okay, and then the last important part is, what is the second half? Okay, that's what we want to know. Second half. So let's set up an equation that would be used to solve this. A nice basic equation. Well, first thing we would say is that the first half plus the second half equals the total, right? You score so many points in the first, so many points in the second, then you have a total. Okay, so we're going to put 28 points in the first plus how many points in the second? Oh, well, we don't know. So what we have to do is we have to define a variable. Okay, so let's call, L for LeBron James. Okay, we'll say an L for LeBron. That's how many points we'll say in second. Okay, points in the second. So we're going to call that how many points in the second. So 28 plus L equals total points. So how many points do you have total? 44. So right there is our equation. Okay, that's our equation right there. Now we just have to solve, which means we're going to take our algebra equations. Now this is fairly easy. Hopefully a lot of you know. We could either just say, well, how many more points do we need, and kind of count that out. Okay, but really what we can do is we can take our total, subtract how many points was scored in the first half, and that will tell us how many points he had to score in the second half. Okay, so 44 minus 28, that's going to give us 16. So that means LeBron scored 16 points in that second half. Okay, we're going to take a little break right now, so go ahead, take a break, go get something to drink, get some water, come back, and we'll pick up with some more examples. Okay, again, go to Twitter or the webpage if you need any questions, and I'll be sure to try to get back to you on that.